Alright, so finally, after a few hiccups with the Wi-Fi, we should be good. Anyways, guys, my name is Craftman780, and welcome back to another stream. Today will be stream number 1 of Kerbal Space Program. So, this is a game I purchased a couple days ago. Decided to stream it, sort of a secret stream, I guess. But anyway, what we'll do is just start the game. Let's see. Training, we're definitely going to want to do that. There's a lot of like controls and buttons and stuff. Getting started in basic instruction. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. This isn't as loud as I thought it would be. Let's see. Welcome to today's lecture on vessel construction. Warner von Kerman. Whether you want to put a satellite into orbit or make a transcontinental flight, or step on the very surface of the Mun, you're going to need to build yourself a ship. It should be pretty easy. In this tutorial, I'll show you the first steps around Kerbal Space Center. You take you to the vehicle assembly building where you learn how to construct a simple ship. For adding and removing parts, what the parts do, how to change the performance settings of the parts, and how to control staging. And the tutorial will have a craft fit for a quick hop from the launch pad. After each step, I'll lock out all controls other than the ones you need for the step. Okay, that's nice. So it's not like, oh, hey, here's a bunch of controls, do something with it. You gotta figure it out yourself. You cannot press the back button to go back and fix things. Won't light things up unless you did a mess up. Okay. I see so many ads. Yeah? I'm trying to make me some money. Ad revenue. Sadly, it doesn't exist during these times. You're not at the Kerbal Space Center. I'll give you a quick rundown. KSC. Some to the pinnacle of Kerbal endeavor and achievements of space exploration. Be able to manage your space program, create rockets and planes, and track your Kerbal explorers around the solar system. Find exciting new uses for explosive substances. In some cases of emergency, hire more Kerbals. Know more about each of the facilities. You can hover your mouse over them or use the facilities button. What about this one? Oh, that's cool. Space plane hangar, runway, launch pad, flagpole, astronaut complex, vehicle and assembly bay. Take some time, hover your mouse over the buildings, see what each of them are. When you're ready, enter the VAB. Okay. It's laggy, can't see the stream. You can't? Hold on. That's odd, you should be able to. Trying leaving and then rejoining the stream. Maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, I can see it just fine on my end. Alrighty. Very good. We're seeing you're in the middle of the screen, and this is a construction area. So where parts are placed. Show you all the parts you have available in each of the different categories. My thoughts exactly. When your craft to be controllable, you need a command module. It's the best. First, place this part. Oh, wow. Or the camera, arrow keys, or drag. Right click and drag, okay. That's how you do that. Can't do that. Zoom the camera, keypad plus, and keypad minus. Oops, that's showing my stats. You know what? You guys know my stats already. Keep that. Or that. Okay. And there was something about page up and down. Ah, okay, that's to that. Alright. Alright, let's see. Found on the utility tab, so we gotta go there. Parachute. Pop that there. Okay. Some parts like a parachute here have configurable options. See these, you need to right click at the parachute we just attached. Okay, so we can adjust the pressure and whatnot. For now, let's check the opening height of the chute is at least 1,000 meters because safety is the Kerbal way after all. The pressure slider, move it a bit to the right at point 2. The setting prevents the chute from activating until the atmospheric pressure is above the configured value. And curve in point 2 is about 9 kilometers in altitude. Okay. Here we go. Right, then assume we that, and there we go. Alrighty. Oops. Click on the engines tab. Okay, add some engines. Whoa. I can't exactly do that, can I? No. Right, let's see here. Click on the engines tab, grab one and connect it to the bottom of the pod. You may need to zoom your camera to be able to do so. Here we go. Oops, I forgot you're just starting out. You're not a famous rocket scientist. To make the craft survivable if it stands. Now, you need to do the problem with the craft is that solid rocket is too powerful for the payload. Single small pod shoot. Either burn up on the ascent from going too fast or burn up from coming back down. Craft's mass will cause it to fall too fast. Okay, this is interesting. So it uses like physics and whatnot. I actually did pretty well in physics. I'll probably teach you how to change that and make it work in a greater scenario. BACC, select it, press the delete key. Okay. Hey Mile, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Instead let's add a solid motor. Okay. So this little thing. Okay. Let's see here. You built the simplest survivable craft possible. We can now launch it. We can launch this right now, but it might be safer to explain the other things first. What in the world is this? Let's see. To fix what we need to separate the engine. Hey, good to know. Alright, good. Good. Okay, Click the plus. fix this, we need to separate the engine and shoot in 2 stages. Press mouse. Your mouse over the 0 stage. See a little plus here to the left side of the box. Click the plus to add a new stage. If you add too many, click the minus stage to remove the extra ones. Okay, now drag the engine icon from 0 stage down to stage 1. Give our pilot some comfort. Okay, I did that. When you're happy, click on the save in the upper right corner. Okay, well, I did. Seems so majestic. I want to change that. And description if you like. Switch editor. Engines report, messages. Let's see, at the top of the screen. Oh, it's right there. Okay. FN 780 Mark 1. Save that. Any vessels you create here will be lost when you exit. This is just for playing around. Okay, basic flight. So going through all the tutorials. Tutorials are good, especially in a game like this. Alright, let's see here. Welcome to Kerbal Space Center Launch Facility. I'm Gene Kerman. Teach you the basics of flying a spacecraft. If you're ready, click next. Flying a spacecraft is all about being in control of a generally very chaotic situation. As a pilot, your main flight controls select pitch, yaw, and roll of the ship. Okay. Hi, Ava. I remember you from my last stream. How you doing? Okay, so pitch, yaw, and roll down here. Display staging, docking mode, toggle map, maneuver mode, SWA, Q, and E. Throttle plus pitch are the main controls you need to master for successful crash-free flight. We'll skip over the throttle control for now, as this vessel has no need for it. Okay. Space, activate, next stage. Notice the stage indicator in the lower left corner. It shows the current stage. Okay, so like stage 0 and then just stage 1. Just bored. I am too. Really nothing to do. Except for gaming it out. So that's really all we have to do. Gaming is huge right now. Especially like VR and just games in general. Okay, there's a like ball there. I assume that's the whatnot. Difference between the sky and the ground. As well as its heading, compass bearing, and speed. The top center, you have an altimeter. Okay. That's a lot of stuff. Staging stack, you can see the indicator for your parachute. This indicator shows whether the chute will be activated by staging, and you already know that. But the background will also change color to indicate when it's safe. Okay. That's nice. Okay, anytime you can press escape to pause the game. When you pause the scenario, you can reset the flight or end this tutorial. Space when you're ready to launch. Don't forget our hopper is only a solid rocket motor. Q and E or pitch. It's not really going much further now. Okay, we can still right click, solid fuel. Ah, no fuel F, that's why. View findings as a reminder, we can move this little window here. Wheel authority, electric charge. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. And the parachute. Altitude, minimum pressure. Oh, nope. Nope, gotta align myself. Okay, wow, this is, uh-oh. Nope, nope. No! What am I doing? Solid motor's burned out. Uh-oh. I gotta wiggle myself. There we go. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna crash. Ah, there we go. Right, so we just have to be... Okay, good. Good, good, good. Now we sit back and enjoy the descent. Okay. Can't really warp time yet. That's why I came back. Yeah, thanks. That means a lot. This descent, though, does seem to be taking a little while. Okay, and I assume we'll at least add a fuel tank in maybe the next tutorial so we have something to go off of. Lander splashed. Not in training, you can point the mouse just above the altimeter and click the recover button. Toggle flight action group, toggle gear action group, abort action group. Okay. Escape the end of the scenario. Okay, training. Intermediate construction. There's a lot of tutorials here. I'd assume this whole stream is just going to be me going through the tutorials. Get started, head and enter the VAB, so that's there. Right. Out of business. If you remember our last construction tutorial, we covered how to build a small hopper. This tutorial will expand your knowledge of some of the more useful features. Build a more complex craft to get us out of the atmosphere. Okay, that's obvious. We're gonna need a chute. And remove its... Click on the open button. Okay. So I can do that. Save disallowed. Alright. Like last time, change the parachute stats. Set at 2,000 meters and then a minimum pressure of 0.75. Oh, it's just all the way up. First off, let's change the name of our craft. FN 780 Mark II. Switch to the Science tab. Mystery Goo Containment Unit. Cycle symmetry count. Set this to ×2. Then attach modules. Okay, duplicating parts. Go to the coupling tab and grab a T2 DD12. Coupling, so it should be right there. D12 duplicator. Okay, note this stack duplicators have arrows. The arrows show which side the stack duplicates. Okay. Reset button at the bottom of the staging stack. Nothing to reset. Okay. You can duplicate that by holding left Alt. We're gonna need 5 of these tanks to get us to space. Fuel tanks. Left Alt. Okay, that didn't exactly work. Go to the fuel tanks tab, FTL 100, FLT 100. We're gonna need 5 of these. Once you place the first tank on the rocket, you can duplicate the other by holding left Alt. Ah, okay, so we have 4 now, and then 5. Good, go over to the engines tab. Nope, that's mods, engines. Swivel liquid fuel engine. The swivel engine you see here is obviously from the fleet, which we used before. This liquid engine is where it's both liquid fuel and oxidizer. Funnily enough, that's what we have added to the rocket. Okay. We're almost done. Can be found in the aerodynamics tab. Set symmetry mode to 4. Toggle snapping. Let's see. Drop a basic fin, so that should be aerodynamics. Basic fin. Set that to 4. Enable snapping. There we go. Maybe a secret hero being lost when you exit just from playing around. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Communications, so we immediately have everything. There's a lot of like different stuff that we can add. So we would just quick launch or something. Oh, okay, I must have accidentally jettisoned the thing here. Revert flight, 15 seconds ago. Revert to launch. Okay. This thing should be taken off. We can add stagings and rearrange them. Okay. This is a bit complex, I guess. And you have an item in my Steam inventory. The suborbital flight. Press escape to view the key bindings for a quick reminder. Key bindings. Okay, that's useful. Throttle up, left shift, and left control. Short suborbital flight. Fly over the water to the east. Until east 80-degree elevation at 150 meters per second. Start at 50. T and F. Okay, so just T basically is what I want. Stability assist, that's good. Press T. Set your throttle to 2/3 the upper limit. Here we go. Warning will look like this. Warning, detailed info. Press escape. Pause when necessary. Double click your throttle is double check. Okay. So 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. Alright. Hit space. There we go. At the 70-degree pitch line. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We're not really doing too hot now. Oh well, at least what we'll do is... Oh, you flipped out. You pointed your vessel too far away from the direction it was traveling. Drag from the top of the vessel, overpower the lift, and drag from your fins. Okay. Revert that. Tilt to at least 80 degrees. Start at 50 meters per second. Tilt east 70 degrees. Nav balls 400 meters up. Okay, follow your target marker to 80 degrees. That's just right there. Okay, and a little more, aiming to 70. Okay. Use SAS to keep the craft steady. Okay, nice. So this is all kind of like scientific and whatnot. It's quite nice. Okay, warning, detailed info, go to escape. Great work, you've succeeded in getting your ship into trajectory bound for space. Alright, so about like 70 or something. Press M for the map key. Okay, so this is about where I'll end up. Okay, and then just the map key there. Okay, I think we're in space now. That's awesome. We float up here beyond the atmosphere. I'll quickly tell you about a couple things. You're an advanced enough astronaut to complex. Train our girls to a spacewalk or EVA. Also, when we're carrying scientists, devices like our goo containers, we can perform experiments. It's your good observation. On space near covering the goo seems to have clumped up into a spear. The sphere also appears to have become brittle. Yeah, I'll transmit data. Why not? No usable comms devices, okay. Cannot transmit the data. As we near the edge of the atmosphere again, it's time to reorient the pod to get ready for re-entry. Push down to minus 70. I guess I can cut the throttle. We don't have any fuel left. Hold steady and listen. SAS do its job. Time to get rid of the booster since it's weighing us down. There we go, we've gotten rid of the booster completely. You're now re-entering Kerbin's atmosphere. Make sure to keep all hands and feet inside the pod at all times. Last time we watched the pod, the parachute icon to wait for the right time to open the chute. This time we're just going to do something a little different. Remember the construction tutorial where you designed the vessel? 0.75% atmospheres of pressure. It means the chute won't perform its first of its 2 deployment steps. Okay, so it's got 2 deployment steps. Oh, okay, we're spinning out. No. Okay, just keep it there. You can, trust me, stage the chute now by pressing space. Okay. And actually semi-deploy around 2 kilometers. And look out for you at mission control. Okay. We do need to ensure that opening height, second full stage deployment is correct. You can adjust these parameters during flight. Okay. Okay, nice. The first stage opened. And now the second stage, and we're falling way slower now. Awesome. Now enjoy the leisurely float down to the surface. Alright, cool. Toggle nav ball frame. Okay, so we can just keep that either in or out of reach. Alright, nice. And then it's gonna tell me to go back, I guess. So, in scenario, training, advanced construction. Let's go ahead and do that. The VAB, alright. Let's see. A vessel that could escape the atmosphere. Oh yeah, it did, didn't it? Sent to orbit. What Control Z to undo your last change? And select Control Z. So that didn't really work. Or press delete, then try again. Hover over the... Select the wrong part, click on the main view to pick it up. And either drop it back on the parts toolbox or press delete. Okay, select it and then that. Alright. Just like last time, select the parachute. So that'll be utility, parachute, boom, got that. 0.75. 4 solar panels, 4 batteries, a liquid fuel tank, 4 thrusters, and an efficient enough upper stage engine. ASD. And a stacked coupler that's obviously coupling. tanks category. Tanks, there we go. Okay. Craft's going to need all the mono propellant in the tank. So to save some weight, right click, slide her down to 96 units. We'll be adding multiple liquid fuel tanks in this stage to get the right amount of upper stage engine. Okay, aimed 100. Add a medium one below it. Okay. LV-909 Terrier to the bottom of the tank. So that's an engine. Terrier than this little guy. Center of mass overlay. Okay, so that's where it is. Right click on the fuel tanks and drag the fuel and oxidizer propellant levels down to 0. We're gonna want the center of mass to be up at the top, I guess. Now go ahead and refill the tanks. Okay, that's just to see where the center of mass would end up. CS thrusters are found in the command and control category. There it is. CS thrusters, we're gonna want a couple of those, it looks like. Hit space when you're done to go back to place mode. What? Press the letter C. I want 4 of those. Then C. Oh, that's snapping, okay. Nice, we did that. 4 blocks on the upper stage. Okay. Adjust it, hit space when done to go back to place mode. Turn on angle snap, okay. On the map, do. 20 rocket propellant tanks enough. I mean, we're probably just gonna want them right there, I guess. Center of mass off. Once things on a craft use electric charge, in order to keep the batteries topped up, you'll need a way of generating power. Now, some engines generate electricity when they're running, but you don't want to keep your engine running in orbit. Switch to the electrical category. 4x symmetry mode, so that's right there. Rechargeable battery packs. Pop those there, I guess. Okay, we can change the angle there. WASD, Q, and E keys. Alright, that changes the angle of it, so it's neat. Grab the solar panel. Press A to rotate it 90 degrees. Place a set of Z100 batteries between the solar panels. Basically right next to it. We have a nice starter upper stage. Add another stack duplicator. Coupling. Okay. Add some fuel tanks to our lower stage. So that would be, nope, not utility pods, nope, engines, yep. T400. Add 2 of them. Select. Okay. Here we go. For our lower stage, we'll need an engine sustainer. So add the swivel engine. Just down at the bottom. Alright, right click the swivel, lower its thruster limit to 65. Right, 65% much fuel. Alright, select the radial decoupler. Let's see, now you have the core of the rocket. Need 2 boosters. Okay, add 2 near the lowest tank stage. Alrighty. So 2. Here we go, RT-10 hammer. Ah, there we go, solid fuel boosters. Set the thruster limit to 50. Oh, it does it for both, okay. Let's see, let's fix that by adding a pair of nose cones. Can be found in the aerodynamics tab. Let's use 2 of them. So, ground, thermal, aerodynamics, there we go. A couple winglets, we're gonna want 2 of them. Adding a pair of nose cones. Ah, right. Aerodynamic nose cone, there we go. Okay. And now the winglets, alright. ×4 symmetry. Pop them anywhere, I guess. Near the bottom of the lowest fuel tank. ×4 symmetry near the bottom of the lowest tank. Alright. Oh, wait, what? Ah, there we go. Boom, okay. All components are basic orbital rocket. A few extra things. Move the swivel staging icon down into the same stage as the SRB. Swivel engine is right there. What's the SRB again? Oop. Okay, gonna want to put that back for sure. SRB, solid fuel booster. Review staging. So it goes in reverse. Oh, the SRB is the bottom. Okay. Finally, pick up the pod and rotate its axis. Oh, I just picked up the whole thing. Okay. Curie. 8 degrees on the vertical axis. There we go. Okay. We always make an effort to ensure our brave crews survive. Click on the turquoise action groups button in the lower left toolbar. Actions. Okay. This is a lot to take in. To add or remove items. Set up an action group. Call a designated key. Okay. This is really weird. We're gonna set up the abort action. It's triggered by pressing backspace. Picking the big red abort button. Okay, now click on the decoupler right below the decoupling pod. Activate action sets. Okay. Click on each of the liquid fuel engines. Now click decouple right below the pod and add its decouple to the action group. And on each of the engines, turn on their shutdown. Okay, shutdown, engine, shutdown. And the radial decouplers, assign those to decouple. Okay. When you trigger the abort actions in flight, the engines will shut down. The capsule will separate from the rest of the ship. Probably should have put that in default. Decouple. Fuel tanks. that engine. Shut that engine. Shut that engine. Decouple. Okay, why isn't that working? Okay, I did that. Work group. Alright. It didn't seem to want to work. Over orbit. Okay, let's do it. As I said before, the plan here is to get our vessel and pilot safely into orbit. Press C and prepare to launch. Start pitching to once we reach 60 meters per second. Okay. I'm gonna start pitching down. Follow the target marker. Okay, nope, that's not it. Shit down. Nope, nope, nope. Oh god, what's happening? Alright, this thing is already really useful. Okay, so now I guess we're getting into orbital flight. It's super cool. Get rid of all that. And all that. Kill the thrusters. Okay, we still have one more, I guess. And we should now be completely in space. I can always turn the thruster back on or off. Okay, just stay, I guess, at like 300. Oh, sticky keys. Nope. Maneuver. That's a lot of stuff. Let's get to at least orbital flight. There's a lot of controls here. Okay, that's the angle. There we go, and then that, maybe? The throttle all the way up. I mean, we're not really gonna make it, I guess. Hopefully we will. Can't warp in this scenario. Yeah, we're not going anywhere near as fast. Alright. Good in that scenario. Training. Going for orbit, orbiting 101. Let's do that. Oh, we're already in orbit. Press M to go to the map view. Okay, so there's a perfect circle around the Earth. Hold right click and move the mouse. Hovering over icons will display more information about them. And right clicking the node will pin it. Huh, alright. Hit T to toggle the SAS. There we go. Whoa. Wait, whoa, what did that do? See that altitude control is essential part of a spacecraft pilot. Okay, next I guess. Right click, left click, add a maneuver. Huh. Take a look at the nav ball now. Alright. So that all like kind of moves out. And then what I think we should be able to do is just zoom in and get a better look. Yeah, there we go. Press P to speed up time. Huh. Alright, the orbiter looks like that. Time to do our burn. Turn the ship to face the vector now. Press the T key. Okay, so that's... Ah! So we can immediately align stuff to it. You know what? No, we're gonna want to get rid of this maneuver. And then just burn. And warp faster. The ship is under acceleration. So while this reaches 800,000 meters. And we're in orbit now. That's awesome. We're going quite a distance away. Orbit's much lower than that of the Mun. When we reach final apoapsis, will burn to propagate, prograde again. Okay, and then once it's aligned, boom, just burn. Burning until orbit is nearly circular. Kill the thrusters. Nearly 0 degrees inclination orbit. Normal vector. Add a maneuver. Or no, get rid of this maneuver. Okay. Boom, do that. Let's see. Normal. We're aligning to it now. And we just burn. Alright. Going till it's about 10 degrees. Okay, we're changing our direction quite a lot, actually. For these maneuvers, it's always better to do it in the slowest parts of orbit, so you don't have to spend as much delta V to turn around. And the retrograde vectors, so let's align to that. It looks like that. And burn, there we go. Control and left shift. Around 20,000 meters. We're going to be burning for a while, it seems. Kill the thrusters. 20,000 meters is low enough to hit the atmosphere. proper course now on re-entry, but once we're below 60,000 meters, that atmosphere will start slowing the ship down to the point where he won't have enough velocity. And it's complete. Alright. And I guess I'll just set us back down on the ground, perhaps. What happened? Okay, so warping isn't really supported when we're in atmosphere, I guess. Burning, I guess, won't really do much. Yeah, alright, now we're headed back down to the Earth. Radio out, perhaps? Okay, line to the retrograde. Get rid of that. Awesome, so we came back down from orbit. Okay, that was the thruster group just hitting the water. Jeez, that was loud. Alright, well, I know what's gonna happen when we touch down. So, in the scenario, training, reporting 101, science and basics. Kerbal scientific method homework. Huh. Alright. Well, yeah, that was fun. So, I don't know, I guess what we'll do maybe next stream is start a new game or something, or start like a game without the tutorial. But yeah. Anyways, guys, my name is Craftman780, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.